Alrighty, I think that's enough. Welcome, everybody, to Simtrax Broadcast, and we are here with the Big Show, taking a quick little look at Jamie Shaw in the 84 Chevrolet. Qualifying is underway, and you guys may be thinking out there, man, where am I? What day is it? Yep, it's Saturday, but the Big Show is where we are. And you wouldn't believe the Big Show hosting a short track racing action here tonight. And boy, it's lined up to be a good one as we are here in Delaware at Dover Downs. And I'm not talking about the horse race, and we're going to have about 750 horses underneath the hood of these trucks. And there's a picture of Miles out there, the concrete monster here at this 1 mile track. And joining me here tonight is Stella, which I really appreciate you joining me each and every night here with the Big Show. Now, talk to me a little bit about Dover here. You know, kind of what kind of track is this? What kind of banking are we looking at? And what kind of things stand out here for most of the viewers?
Well, like you said, it started out as a combo track. Both you had racing along the outside of automobiles and racing on the inside of the track with the horse racing. They're down to harness racing right now, but yeah, this is an old track. It opened in 1969 by BTW. Richard Petty won the opening race, the Mason-Dixon 300. Uh, Pretty much a brawl fest, though. Only like 18 cars were still running by the end. But this is a nicely banked track, 24 degrees on the turns, 9 degrees on the straightaways. And yeah, Miles is out there holding the last winner's car. It's pretty cool, 46 feet in the air.
I know, I'm trying to remember, kind of throwing it back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's no sleep till Dover is what they used to say. I think the race after Daytona, they had 48 hours to drive all the way up to Delaware, get set up for the track, and then race it. So most of these guys were beat down because they were having to drive their own vehicles on trailers to get to this track and then race. And I think the first race they had here, I believe, was over 400 laps. So they were blasted to pieces, and when you say that many cars were at the end, I completely believe that. There's no doubt about that. Taking a look at Michael Wiley out here in the number 48 Ford. We haven't seen Michael Wiley here in a while. I believe last time we saw Mr. Wiley was back at Daytona. A couple other drivers out here as well. Charles Fletcher in the number 67. So most of your admin team is starting to finally go out there and get some laps down. And we'll talk to Ray Garcia after he finishes qualifying out here to see what he can do here right now. Hasn't put his first lap down, but you see, this is exactly what Michael Wiley was doing, kind of warming up these tires before he gets going. Now they've got 2 laps to get some solid time out there, and we'll take a peek at it here. But let's take a quick look at where all of our things are happening tonight. A little bit of race info here at Dover International Speedway. 150 laps, 2 stage breaks. We'll have them at 50 and at 100. No cautions will be on those first 100 laps. Right, Stella?
Correct.
All right. Unlimited tires, of course, no damage, and there's our self-healing. But it'll be a 4-caution max in the final 50. Remember, no cautions in the first 100, but in the final 50, we'll have 4 cautions. I do not believe they can go back-to-back, and 3 green-white checkers there. For the final one here. But 87 degrees out there on the track, that's going to be fantastic. And air temperature, 65 with absolutely 0 humidity for Delaware. That's almost unheard of.
Really? You put a track on a coast and you have 0 humidity? That's freaky.
That's all right. Well, let's talk about it. One thing I can say is these cars aren't going to be slicking up too bad. Biggest thing you're going to see here tonight, I would expect to see most of these drivers catching the wall, exiting turn 2 or turn 4, mostly turn 2 at the beginning of the races. We're taking a look at Ray Garcia getting a little loose there. Right now he's sitting 11th. And he's trying to see if he can squeak a little more, but that is going to do it for Mr. Garcia here. Let's see if we can grab a hold of Ray and have a little chat with him. Ray, talk to me here. That qualifying time, man. Did the truck get a little loose on you right there at the end?
Yeah, it just broke loose. I didn't get the tires hot enough on my opening lap.
I thought I was going to have to talk to you about drinking and driving.
No, just heat them up, but I broke loose in both corners and had to get out of the throttle. So that's okay. With the 17 drivers, it's easy to work your way back up.
All right. Well, Ray, talk to me a little bit about this race here. We got a lot of drivers out here that are trying to put some solid times down, but it seems this concrete track, once again, is throwing up another curveball, and everybody's having a real hard time staying connected here to the track without breaking loose.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with the temperature that we've set for the race and the partly cloudy skies. Normally, I'll run an overcast set. Then the track is very cold. The tires have a lot of grip. Here you have some sunlight breaking through, so it's a little tight on the corners, but you'll see more cloud cover as the race progresses. You'll see the weather change and it'll get faster. Once we get some rubber down, times will improve.
All right, man. Yeah, I was going to say time's improving. I was going to say it has to be after a pit stop. Is there any chance that somebody may try to short pit here tonight?
Yeah, our team has a strategy. Our strategy is to short pit. The rest of them, some of these guys will go too long, and the longer you go, the slower you go. The difference. If you look at right now, quali, we're running 22.5s, 22.7s. That's good for about 5 laps. Then you're going to get into the 23s, 23.3, 23.4. The next set of 5 laps, you're going to get into the 24s. If you go longer than that, you're going to be in the 25, 26s. And as we short pit, we'll gain 3 seconds a lap on whoever's out there on bad tires on a short pit strategy.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay.
I'll tell you, you guys are running 22.5s, and the fastest qualifying lap like ever in trucks is a 22.3. You
Yeah.
guys are booking it.
Yeah. Well, when I had it full overcast, we were in the 3s and the 4s. But as I said, I opened up the skies a little bit just to let them drive the track, drive the trucks,
Aw. Sorry.
make it a little more competitive with this many guys. 'Cause it's going to come down to tire management.
Yeah, 100%. Now, I've heard a lot of guys saying tire management out here at Dover. It's going to be kind of tricky. Most guys, if they do short pit, would immediately consider, bang, man, I got to put full tank of fuel and right side tires. But others are saying, it may be suicide actually checking those left tires off and not taking all 4. I mean, what do you say?
Strategy wise, on that first stop, you want to go 4, and that second one, if you need to make up positions, you can say 5.3, 5.4 seconds by taking 2. The truck rotates really nicely, but it doesn't last as long. So when you get close to 50, within 5 laps of 50, your times will really fall off. So it's a gamble. You can gain early, but the guys that are on 4 fresh will run you down by the time you get to the stage break.
Alrighty. Sean Royer has been found to be one of the favorites tonight, but he actually qualified in 10th. Are we going to see him move up a lot faster?
Yeah, Sean's one of the faster guys on this track. Always running the top 3. Pretty consistent driver. We're glad to have him on track with us. Adam Roberson, who looks like he's sitting P3 right now. He's another one of those to keep an eye out for.
Oh yeah.
And Michael Wiley, don't let that fool you. He hates the track, and he's horrible on tires. He doesn't know where he pulled that time out, but he did. He got it. Trevor Dalton is by far the odds-on favorite to lead, and Heath Rutherford is also in the mix with Trevor. You'll see the 2 of them battling for most of this race. Adam will be in the mix, and the rest of us will be top 5. Top 5s, and it'll all come down to pit strategy and who does the right thing. Like you'll see, some of us will fade back in the beginning. We'll run 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, but we do that by design. We let the guys up front run the crap out of their tires, and then towards the end of the stint, we'll step on it, and you'll see us catch them. And if they cook their tires off, better for us.
Yeah, no kidding. Just but having that discipline to kind of hang back instead of gunning it all the way to the end, it's definitely going to be tricky. And I'm interested to see what the admin team and you can do at the same time, battling back and forth to do this. But tell our viewers a little bit. You guys are kind of I'm kind of noticing a trend. You guys, I call it the Big Show Short Track Saturday. I mean, you guys don't have a catch for it yet, but that's what it looks like. Is you guys are considering a kind of a short track series on the last Saturday of the month, aside from your Super Speedway Big Show ones on Sunday.
Yeah, we made a change. We're calling it Short Track Saturdays. So we're going to start putting some more challenging tracks onto our schedule for Saturdays. We're not drawing the crowds as a super speedway. A lot of guys want to just hammer down, turn left. But the more and more we race, these guys are stepping up and putting the laps down to try and race. Next month we're going to Darlington. So if they thought this was tough, wait till you go there.
Lady in Black.
Now for this track, I've put down a really nice chassis that drives really well. It drives super. So a lot of guys were afraid of this track, so they didn't sign up, and they didn't even want to try and race because it's just a short track. They want to go long straightaways and full throttle, and this takes a little more patience.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of driver who wants to step up to this track. But Darlington will definitely be challenging next month.
Oh yeah, and you definitely want to find that all-around driver. Somebody who's good at the short, good at the good at the super speedway. I would throw something out there, Ray, and I know you guys are just getting this short track Saturday thing going on here. Road coursing. Do you how much draw is there for something like that, like a Watkins Glen or a Circuit of the Americas?
About 0.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. I was
knew it.
hoping that's what he was going to say. I know the draw is so small normally.
Yeah, it's about 0. We probably get 5 guys on track.
All right, Ray.
Ouch.
Anything else for us before we let you get underway? I think qualifying, you guys about to start gridding up.
Right. Just keep an eye on some of these guys. It's going to be pretty exciting, and it's going to be really fast racing. And good luck to all our drivers and all of our sponsors and everyone who donated to the prize pool. And we'll talk to you at the finish line.
All righty, Ray. Good luck to you out there in that 00 Toyota. We'll see how you can do here at the Monster Mile.
All right. Good to see you all. Thanks, SimTracks, for joining us once again for Short Track Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All righty. We're going to send Ray back to his buddies up there up top. Right now, he's got to get the admin team clustered together. But as Miles holds a car in his hand, right now, somebody's looking to hold the winner of this Dover race here at the end. Stella, I'm interested to see, but what do you say we get to our starting grid here?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, she says. All right, let's take a look at it. Starting on the row number 1, Michael Wiley and Trevor Dalton. Trevor Dalton, definitely a favorite to win here. Adam Robertson, we've seen him, the 5-star beverages Ford out there in the number 28 in the Graceland Shootout Series. Glad to see him filling in tonight. I know Randy Bledsoe was supposed to be joining him as well, but was unable to make it. James Smith will be starting on the outside in the 4th position. Chuck Fletcher, big Chuck Fletcher, starting number in 5th position next to Jamie Shaw in 6th. So that finishes out row number 3. Moving on to the 4th with Rodney Huskins and Heath Rutherford. Looking pretty good here. Heath Rutherford, another one to be a favorite to win. Greg Whitehead inside of row number 5 next to Sean Royer sitting 10th. Lee Tidwell will be 11th. Ray Garcia will be in that 12th position. Stella, I'm going to do you a favor. We're going to end up a little shorter, so I'll let you finish this one off.
Oh, thank you. All right, in 13th, Mike Burton in the 31 car. James Napier from Indiana in the 14th position. Kevin Dixon in 15th. Jason Stevenson in 16th. Sylvain Sigwin made it tonight. He was having a little bit of trouble earlier, and he was in and out, but it's good to see him here. And Anthony Shook, and next to Les in 18th. And follow that up by Cade Jones in the number 4 car.
All right, as we watch these guys go on off pit road here, the Monster Mile will begin. And one thing I keep saying at the Monster Mile, the reason they call it this is just this is such a difficult track. There's the amount of banking into these turns, the concrete, not pavement, and it's just so difficult. For these these trucks, they get so much speed in this 1 mile, and being able to handle the G-forces without hitting the wall, that's going to be the key to winning here tonight.
Now, the other thing is, remember, they did concrete on this in the pit stalls and pit lane in the race, but not on the apron. If these guys come down onto the apron, they're going to have a whole different ball of wax working with those tires.
Yeah, and I'm definitely concerned for every driver out there, whether they're going to be able to hold it or not. But here we go with the big show. Go, off they go, and taking a ride here along with Jamie Shaw. Wow! Hard hit there by James Smith, straight into the wall immediately on turn number 1. -1 for him as they get restarted here. Big time shot, but that was an ugly start. Let's go ahead and get this one underway as Michael Wiley. Ray says he hates the track. He's gotten away, and he's going to try to stay in front of Trevor Dalton as long as he can. But we're taking a look at Jamie Shaw still in the back, looking to see if he ends up in any sort of trouble, but looks like he's going to stay alive. Let's rotate up front to Trevor Dalton, following behind Michael Wiley. Got a good bit of difference here to Adam Robertson here in the back. Oh yeah, Adam Robertson there in the number 28. We talked about the 5-star beverages machine. I believe he's probably also got Beef Jerky Unlimited on the side of that car, so check them out if you guys are considering getting a little bit of beef jerky. That is the place to go. Let's rotate back to Lee Tidwell, who just overcame James Smith and moving up for his 4th position, lining up for that. Sean Royer in the 37, taking a peek underneath of him here. But Stella, I want to talk here a little bit. Remember what Ray was saying? You know, the speed. Who's going to be fast in the beginning? Who's going to be faster later on? And right now, Dalton's already putting the pressure on. Already passed Michael Wiley with his 27 Toyota. Looks like he's got the Fireball machine. No UPS for him or FedEx. I think it was FedEx. Yeah, I think I'm right. I think I'm right with the UPS. Is where we normally see Trevor Dalton.
Oh, well, I like the Fireball because nothing can beat a nice bright yellow car to find him.
Yeah, but Fireball is a whiskey out there, so let's see how Trevor Dalton does out here.
Oh.
Dalton, Wiley, and Robertson, 1, 2, and 3.
I was thinking the candies, the cinnamon candy.
Oh, no. There we go. There's James Napier. Look at the speed he's got. A little popped up over here on my ticker saying Napier is on the move right now. Right, taking a look at the number 11 Chevrolet. Had a little bit of a rough start, kind of a really crummy qualifying, but he's already picking up the pace. And I'm wondering if seeing the field in front of these guys, you know, the ones that are here in the back, if this is the time they really start pressing on here and say, man, I got to start passing guys. What do I do to get back to the front?
No, I think a lot of these, they have that strategy. Ray was telling us that they're just going to hang out there in the middle and let the guys in the front fry them off.
Yeah, I would also agree with that, but Ray has also set these trucks up. And my biggest thing with him setting these trucks up and it being a really good setup for these guys is the fixed setup that iRacing gives you, I find to be absolute complete garbage here at this track. The truck wants to sway as soon as you get ready for turn exit. The entire car wants to slide up almost a truck and a half length up and make contact with the wall. Ray has gone ahead and fixed each one of them, and not just Ford, but he's done the Chevy and the Toyota chassis too. Fixed them all up. Everybody's racing the same one, depending on what car manufacturer you're running here tonight, so everybody has the same advantage here. And really, he's taken all month to build that, and exactly what you want to see here tonight is everybody under a little more control. But already Krober 04T out there. Oh man, that's gonna be TJ. All right, man, let's go. Where are you, my man? I do not see you out here. I'm sure I'll see you for tomorrow at Michigan. Don't be afraid of the short tracks, guys. If you were looking to sign up here with the big show, you can find them out there on Facebook and sign up. There's nothing stopping you except air and opportunity. Yep.
I took all the air.
There you go. So it's just you now. All right, let's go. Let's keep it on going on out there. Robertson, notice the 1, 2, and 3 have yet to change once Dalton took the lead, but only 10 laps in. Stella, talk to us a little bit about stint length. You're going to say, what's stint length, aren't you?
Stint.
Fuel mileage. When are we going to see these guys have to come down pit?
You're so mean to me. Well, they're looking in the 20s, maybe maximum of 22 and a half on this full tank of gas, the way it's set up. Well, on what they have for a full tank of gas.
Okay. All right, so about 22 laps these guys are going to have to come down pit. I would question in some respect whether they're able to stretch it any farther than that, this being some of these guys able to draft if they kind of stay sucked up behind another driver. Right now, if you're Trevor Dalton out here and you're all alone, he's sucking fuel down with absolutely nothing in front of him. But the nice clean air right now and not being sucking up any dirty air, his fuel mileage may be almost a moot point. Looking at Jamie Shaw, still sitting 11th. He's fallen down about 5 positions now. So his Chevrolet not doing so hot here tonight. And the only person who's having even more trouble than that, Mr. Heath Rutherford back here in the 98 Ford. He's having some trouble going on here in the back. He's lost 7 positions.
He's kind of wiggling around there quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, starting in the top 10. Now he's battling to get back in the top 15. He does. 14th position for him, but he's riding on the inside. Looks like he's battling alongside the number 9 of Anthony Shook. Anthony Shook seems to be doing a pretty good job here. Ray Garcia will be sitting even lower than that. Notice how low Ray Garcia is getting coming out of the turn and not rotating up. He has the chance. But it looks like Heath Rutherford avoids a 3-wide situation.
Wise move.
Yeah, for going into turn 3, and that's not where you want to be. Ray Garcia toward the top now. Ray goes ahead and lets Rutherford and Cade Jones pass him here. Right along with Ray Garcia here, trying to see if this line is changing up a little bit. Ooh.
Oh. Yep. We're going to see a few of those tonight, I think.
Ain't no
Just a
man,
little
man. Yeah.
Redressing of the rear end. I'm noticing an interesting phenomenon. Oh, Nelly. Ah, it's hot tonight.
Yeah, that was a 009 of Kevin Dixon catching the wall there on the backstretch. So he's going to have a little damage on the side. But, man, insto presto, it is fixed up, and he's going to continue on here. So, really, the only thing these guys are battling out here is tire wear. But you go ahead, Stella. You were heading on to something here.
Yeah, as I'm noticing some of these fellas as they're coming into a turn, I've never noticed. Maybe this is a truck thing. Woo, yeah, 35 miles an hour on these pit lanes, guys. Make sure you slow down or you will get a black flag. They're swinging out like an 18-wheeler, and then down. And that's kind of unusual. Is that, like I said, is that a truck thing versus a car thing?
At which point in the track?
Right about here. See, okay, now here, of course, he didn't do
Are
it.
you talking about where they swing out just a little bit before they dive into the turn?
Yes.
It's actually a really good idea to do that here at Dover to set the suspension. You're actually preloading the right side.
Ah.
So that way they lean into it a little harder so it's not as hard as they roll through. So the truck actually starts picking up on the right side, and that'll help you from slinging out of the turn on exit, and that way you don't contact the wall. So it's it can create a little extra tire wear, but not too bad. A couple of drivers coming down pit road now. Sean Royer, Shook, Kevin Dixon, Ray Garcia, pretty much everybody except the top 7 right now have yet to pit. Trevor Dalton and Adam Robertson are the ones to come in first with Cade Jones and Heath Rutherford. But something happened to them as they are already down a lap. And it's one thing you got to watch here at Dover. As soon as these guys start coming down pit, you'll be 2 laps down. So you've got to really time your pit stop. If you stay out there too long, like Jamie Shaw, Tidwell, or Napier right now, they may be staying out a lap or two too long. Best time for Jamie Shaw is a 22.8. Right now is running a 24.35.
Ooh, yep, it's time. Come on in. Ollie oxen free.
Yep, 24.38 now. Last one to stay out on the track. Really, he is stretching it out here. They do say it is a possibility of him able to go maybe farther than 22, depending on where he was on the track. He's got to be careful because it's starting to turn into a problem. Looks like Cade Jones in the number 4 is going to slide underneath him here. And Cade Jones did have a 15-second pit stall time, so fresh tires for him. He's going to walk right on around our leader of Jamie Shaw. Shaw still waiting to see if he can find an inside line here. As soon as 3 blocks him here, this is going to be really bad because I think Shaw would love to come down pit. There he goes. Good communication out there on the track. Jamie Shaw is coming down pit only a few seconds back, 30 seconds to be exact. Here comes Trevor Dalton. Now Dalton's going to pass him now. As soon as he comes around one more time, he'll regain the lead. But Adam Robertson with a fast pit stall time overtook Michael Wiley. And Wiley has now dropped down to 3rd.
Okay, I forgot.
Alrighty, as we're taking a look here at Adam Robertson, Dalton has now retaken the lead. Shaw on his way out of pit now. Uh-oh.
Did he forget to get the memo? I mean, because all the other admins came in, but
I don't know. He's just now hitting the box.
Oh, he didn't have a
something
dyslexia
happened.
moment and go to the 48s box instead of the 84s.
No, may have checked or unchecked some tires. I've seen that happen before. So Jamie Shaw going to march way back. He'll be a couple laps down, but fortunately for him, stage brake will be at 50. They'll set him back straight, 4 tires, full tank of fuel, and he can try again about lap 54, 55 when they get back under green. Trevor Dalton still leading this one. Fantastic job by him tonight. Nothing seems to be beating his race line.
And he'll also be on the lead lap. That's the other thing that happens at stages.
Yeah, if I'm
Everybody goes back.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, in the back of my mind, Trevor Dalton really put a whooping on these guys back at Bristol in the knockout, if I'm not mistaken.
You're never mistaken. You're funny.
All right, there is second place. So just to kind of give you an idea of where 1 and 2 are, that's first place here. And Adam Robertson is now rotating his way between 1 and 2. So good separation by Dalton with a 3.5-second lead over Adam Robertson. Now their pit stall times were almost identical, about 9.8 for both of them. And Michael Wiley took 4 tires, and he's sitting third, but he's got a long way to go to make up as he is now down almost 12 seconds off pace here.
Mr. Dalton came in second in Bristol to Krober.
Yeah. Krober, who's out there in the chat, who said he had plans today. I cannot believe he
Yeah.
made plans over this Dover race. They said they're heading to Darlington next
Yes.
next month.
After
Ooh.
next month. But remember, we got Michigan tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about
Bum.
Michigan, where Michael Wiley actually won all 4 stages and that race last time we were at Michigan, so that'll be the favorite to win there. And that's the money race. Michael Wiley definitely was able to pocket a good bit of coin on that one, if I'm thinking right. And like I said, I think he got about $275 or $300 on that run. That was a massive, massive win for him.
My. Well, I'll tell you, he's they've been doing the practicing and the speedway races, before we are here live, and he did just as well. Let's see, he led 30 laps on the Super Speedway race at Michigan. Yeah, I guess what would we call the practice race? So, but like a live, not a broadcast practice race.
Yeah, I
So-
gotcha. Yeah, the Big Show definitely has a lot of racing going on during the month. They saw back and forth being able to, guys racing. They got some Indy races out there. You like doing that, and try different cars and at different tracks, things like that. But they ultimately determine what they're going to use just about the week before the race, if not 2 weeks before. That way, everybody has plenty of time to practice and to race. And normally we end up getting into qualifiers. I know the past few months it's been qualifiers that the top 5 qualify themselves into the race because they have over 700 subscribers, and that is most of them are racers out there that do want to race. So you got to narrow down who can make it into the race. So it definitely gives you the best of the best out there who can come and win that one. Already Cade Jones and Heath Rutherford revisiting pit now. Maybe trying to touch down again. Already Krober out there saying he weaseled his way into the win with pit strategy at Bristol. Dalton's tough out there on the track as Robertson's on his way back down pit. And so is Charles Fletcher, but he's also shouting out Greg Whitehead to be exact, here in the number 3, and Anthony Shook. And I know Shook's been in some trouble a couple of times out here with the Big Show, but looking to do a lot better tonight, maybe come out with a win. And he's looking good to see. He says, good to see those boys coming out racing. Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen Anthony Shook here in a little while. He's kind of been MIA here from the Big Show, but glad to see him returning. Tell you what would be interesting is actually seeing Roger Buff racing, reaching back out to give these guys a shot, and Imperium Motorsports, which I think those guys will be locked and loaded for the Super Speedway series. So that would be really awesome if the Big Show could actually expand here, and we may have short track teams and Super Speedway teams. That would be really probably ideal for these guys to build on.
Totally sure, but I thought Mr. Napier was an Imperium.
James Napier?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. So they represent a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I got one of them fellers out here tonight. Alrighty. We'll start seeing Napier working his way off pit. Remember, I would also question how long when Shaw decided to pit, how long he's going to be able to stay back out there. Right now I'm
I
seeing
don't know.
yeah, Jamie Shaw came down on lap 31 again. I'm wondering if he sped down pit or something happened.
Oh, there's a little tag. You're it to the wall on turn number. Honestly, the extra staying out there, I don't think is going to really benefit him when you have a stage caution coming up here in, 10 laps.
Yeah, it could definitely be a stretch here. Right now, Rodney Huskins is actually in the lead in the 420 Toyota out there. Sylvain Seguin, hey, he's been having some computer trouble. He was able to make it out here tonight, so great job. Glad to see him back out here and putting on a little bit of miles here at Dover. Now, if you notice, you're starting to see that rubber build up around the turns here, so some of these cars are going to start tacking up a little differently, and they may actually have to change their race line. I've heard of guys, oh no!
Well, how'd he do?
He's not gonna believe I got that on the broadcast.
He's not really going to appreciate you got that on the broadcast.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you've noticed, if we've been to multiple leagues that race at Dover, those barrels come out and bite people.
Yes.
It's so difficult. But we've talked multiple times, your tires can only do one of two things. They can either brake or they can steer. And you saw he was braking a whole lot more than he was steering. Because as soon as they locked up, that was it. So Rodney Huskins on his way down pit road. Dalton will assume the lead yet again. Robertson is probably going to be about a light year off of him here, but not so bad. There's Robertson. Fast pit stall time for him, as Dalton was down in his pit stall for almost 17 seconds. Adam Robertson beat him on the incomplete pit lane time by 2 seconds. So now he has cut his time of falling off in half. Robertson's got a chance to almost reach out and grab him, but as Stella, with 9 laps to go here, I think that might be a moot point, and Adam Robertson's looking at a solid second place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, he can catch up to him just to let him know that he's there, tap him on the shoulder, make him hear footsteps.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Right now, looking out in my ticker here, there isn't a soul on the track that has decided to short pit here. And that is going to do it for most of these drivers. For the pit stops. The person who's been out there the longest, lap 31. And that by Jamie Shaw, who is a lap down, unfortunately. He came down on 31, then a couple drivers on 32, that being Heath Rutherford and Cade Jones. They came down trying to see if they could short pit a little bit, but not too bad as it slings them into 5th and 6th. Cade Jones, biggest mover of the race, up to 14 positions.
There we go.
Yeah, I know, almost stumbled over that one, almost bit my tongue, didn't I?
I was gonna say, I don't know who's out there making your tongue loll that far, but yabba dabba do.
All right, Trevor Dalton all but over now, but fortunately, Stella, kind of looking at this, and we're going to try to pull Trevor Dalton up here. What does he learn from this mark here? Seeing how his pit stall time was a lot slower than Adam Robertson's this time around. What can they learn, or what has he learned in this first stage that he can continue his success here and bring home the win?
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it something easy, like he took 4 and the other guy took 2? Is it something... I mean, it's not repair time or optionals.
Right. Yeah, I'm just wondering if he was a little too slow down pit.
Staying under that 35 miles an hour.
Right. Now, I would also assume that there isn't as much scrutiny on taking the outside line here at Dover. And I'm wondering if maybe Trevor Dalton is taking an outside line, and Adam Robertson is taking the inside line, which is drastically, if you can see right there on the inside, might be cutting that pit lane. and that may be the 2 seconds he saved there. But I'm not pointing fingers. We didn't see it here on camera, but I would just question if that would be a possibility, if that's something that could be happening, and he's gonna have to kind of sit back and double check and see if that's something he can do.
Now he's getting caught up in lap traffic here, so yes.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna make a whole lot of difference as to Roberson and Wiley catching up.
Oh yeah.
Whee!
Oh man.
Or
Oh my gosh.
it could be just a whole bunch of meshed up lap
So
traffic.
right now, Adam Robertson is probably going to take the stage win here.
Wow.
There's apparently a big time
That
miscommunication with Trevor Dalton and the
booger.
31 car of Mike Burton. 2 of those made contact, and our stage is over. Man, he only had to go around one more time.
Yes, barely.
I
Yep.
am baffled at this point how that happened. I am baffled at this point. I cannot. What happened here? I don't understand. He was right there. He had it, and then just, I guess I ran out of real estate here. You were talking about the lap traffic, and he's gonna get on you for this.
I know. I'm sorry. I guess that's the commentator curse thing.
Oh yeah,
Saying
that
that lap traffic is gonna slow you up a bit.
right here.
Oh.
He's trying to
What
find how to
am I
get away
doing?
from him here, but you see Dalton rotates up 31. Once he gets hit, I guess kind of comes back down the track and makes contact with Trevor.
I'm just so surprised he just didn't go.
Boom.
Oh, didn't go. A little lower. Just he could only go up so far being lapped. Before he was into the wall. If he was a little bit of avoidance area to be had, lower on the track.
Yeah, I guess so. That was just an ugly run. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, it's almost like he slowed way down. Holy cow. Yeah, you see Dalton is trying to do everything he can.
Yeah.
To keep that one solid here, and that just absolutely, holy cow.
I just figured he'd go low, go the inside lane, get away.
I think he was trying to think he was going to follow behind Burton there, but Burton checked up. And when he checked up so much, the 45 caught up to him, and that was him jerking to the bottom, trying to cut underneath.
Gotcha.
That was insane. That was insane. Holy cow. Let's see if we can grab a hold of our stage winner here. Let's see if we can grab a hold of him. Adam Robertson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Dude, are we in the right series today?
Nah, I thought I'd do a little trophy hunting.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Attaboy. All right, man, you are the stage winner here. I would say a little luck here with Trevor Dalton making contact with lapped car gets you into the front. Talk to me about that pit strategy. You ended up 2 seconds faster than Trevor Dalton down pit. What did you do different?
Nothing. Just, I guess I got on off pit road cleaner. He may have overshot his pit stall or something, but I got in clean.
All right. Well, I mean, even during pit stop time, I'm looking at you had a 14.85. He had a 15.72. So whatever it is, man, I guess your guys are juiced up there, maybe from something from 5-Star Beverages. But your pit crew is on a roll here tonight. Right now, one of the fastest times out there on the track. What are you finding about the track here tonight that is kind of challenging here?
To me, it's a little bit tight. I heard everyone else saying it's loose, but I'm actually a little bit tight. Just kind of pacing myself and trying to stay out here to the front and be there at the end.
All right, man. Any kind of different tire strategy that might be possible here? I know we were talking to Ray out there, and he says you can and you can't. It's up to the driver. How is it feeling out there for you as we saw you short pit one time?
A short pit, that was kind of a strategy just because of how the stage lays. Really, when I was on 2 tires, the truck felt better, so I may do 2.4 at the end of the race.
There you
All
go.
righty. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, you might have a win under your belt here, but you only a stage so far. Give me a shout outs here, and maybe we'll catch you in a podium in the end.
Well, tell you what, we'll save that because I guarantee you I'll be up here at the end.
Oh, rock on. I love
Attaboy.
it. He calls it.
Attaboy. All right, Adam Robertson, we'll talk to you then, all right?
Thanks, sir.
Just remember you got the big show start.
Oh, yeah. That's kept me out on the start. Trust me, or I
Oh.
would have been up front.
All right,
Okay.
man. Good luck to you, Adam. All right, Adam Robertson. Holy cow. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. I wish I had little Trevor Dalton in here. I would love to have a chat with him right now.
That was very cool. I'll save it. I'll be back. Yeah, that's it. He's the Terminator tonight. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, going double wide here. And then we'll be underway. Let's see if we can grab a hold of Jamie Shaw out there. Jamie Shaw, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Dude. Oh, man. Well, talk to me about your pit strategy here. I think you might be changing it up here later on in the run.
Yeah, I definitely will be changing that up. I ran out of gas. I got blocked coming into the pits and kind of messed me up.
No.
Dude. Well, that's what we were looking at. We're like, man, all right, he's at 20, 23. He's at 24,
didn't know
man.
if I
I
was
don't know if he's
gonna
going to
make
make it.
Especially
Dude.
with the 35 pit speed, it was slow creeping down there. I didn't think I'd make it.
Man, oh man, oh man. So talk to me about the track here before you guys head under green here in like 10 seconds. Anything you're noticing that's tough?
Just trying to save tires. I'm fast here, but I've got to hold back a little bit.
All right, Jamie, try to keep the tires on the truck here, and hopefully we'll see you charging back to the front.
All right, take it easy.
All right, everybody, that's Jamie Shaw. Try to make sure we squeeze in there just in time because these guys are getting ready to go back under green, and I'm pretty excited to get this one back underway here, Stella. Looking at how many different drivers and how many different angles that these guys can attack this track.
That's nice, though. I mean, because that's strategy.
Yeah, well, it's not just everybody aim and drive, but we are underway. You see that 4-tire and go.
Yes. Whee!
Man, yep, that's what they call the big show go. Because once that pace car is off the track, away they go. Let's rotate on through as it looks like Heath Rutherford is going to be the next to take over Cade Jones. Jones losing a position there already on the start. Rotates his way back. Napier on the 11, rotating on the outside. And right now, expect Dalton to be looking for that lead.
I love the full screen view, but I really like the tower, too.
Oh, don't give me that. We're going to get it underway. I try to make sure we have an uninterrupted and nothing in front of the full course racing here as we are underway. Now let's get a hold of Trevor Dalton. Here he comes. Move to the inside. He's got it. Man, what a pass. Robertson's going to go up there and give him a little nudge here as they race to the line. Adam Robertson onto the inside. This concrete track is really putting the pressure on to the drivers and the tires. But Dalton going to close the gap as he gets super close to the wall on the exit. Yeah, baby. Adam Robertson toward the inside, taking a look, and he'll now be back into the rearview mirror. Dalton going to be chasing him here, trying to find out how he's going to get around that Ford. Keeping his Toyota to the inside. He's got a fender on him, and now he's going to be looking at him. Little nudge. Got him. Pushed him to the outside, getting Robertson loose, and now Dalton back into the lead. Oh, man.
Oh.
I think that may have been Cade Jones into the wall, but let's stay here with our battle for the lead. Robertson back to the bottom. Notice how they're crossing up here, back and forth, Stella. I'm wondering who's going to come out on top of this time.
I don't know, but this is what I would expect to see in the last 5 laps, not at lap 60. This is wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Adam Robertson doing everything he can to keep him there. Misses inches of the wall. I think he had to check up a little bit, and that's going to allow Dalton to squeeze away. So now under fire is Robertson. Sean Royer taking a look, but I think these guys might just single file and go ahead and let it cool down a little bit before they fry their tires off. Man, what an excellent battle for the lead there. That was almost 5-6 laps of these guys letting each other have it. That was awesome.
Yes. I think maybe they're just feeling themselves, each other out there. Oh, wow. checking to see how each one of them, responds to a little bump or a nudge or a pass.
Now, the Racing Revolution podcast is going to enjoy that. Back to lap 52. It says Michael Wiley got in a little bit of trouble out here, but I don't think so. There's maybe a wreck coming out of pit. All right, let's get back to it here. Rotating up to Tidwell. See if Heath Rutherford taking a look there with James Napier. Inside line for him. Robertson off by half a second, so that's going to do it for the battle for the lead. Looking to see if Robertson is going to be able to drum up a little more challenge there, but it's going to calm it down. Napier loose out of 2. Now he's going to send it hard into 3. Right now I'm waiting for Charles Fletcher here onto the bottom. Oh, man. Chuck Fletcher there looked like he had an angle, but he holds back as the rotation up may have taken out the 11. The Mountain Dew machine there of James Napier. Man, oh man, right now everybody, notice how this is a little different. Other than those first 5 to 6 laps, notice how everybody is much more calm. There's a little Chuck Fletcher on the wall there. How everybody's kind of, checking up a little bit here. Everybody's kind of taking it real easy and trying to outlast each other on this run. Taking a look here at Jason Stevenson in the 72 Chevrolet. From Ryan to go Kentucky. Ray Garcia into the wall.
My.
Oh, Ray, you built the truck. That's all right. Ray knows I'm only kidding with him. All right, let's take a look at Ray here as he's under fire now by the 420 car of Rodney Huskins. Ray, no! Ray into the wall.
After he was in the Huskins.
Holy cow. What the heck happened there? We got to watch that again.
All right, I was going to ask you if we could do that.
See what the heck happened. What made him shoot to the inside wall? Let's take another look at it here. Looks like the Lucky Charms machine might have closed the gap here.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, Ray caught that wall.
All I know is that was a vinyl sucking moment for the other car that Ray passed in front of and then zipped behind and never touched him. That was pretty cool.
A little quality net code there as they head underneath the bridge.
Yes, sure enough. Zoom.
Boom.
See? Zing.
All right.
Quality net code. That's cute.
Let's get us back live here where it looks like Ray Garcia dead last now sitting 19th. Ooh, even more trouble out of his car.
I wonder if he's actually having equipment issues.
Yeah, either that or if something's happened to his tires from the original hit.
Oh. Okay, so even though the car fixes up, the tires would not?
Right.
Aha. Okay. Learning. Boy, that 35 looks painful.
Yeah.
Whew.
I was looking to see if anybody else was considering coming down pit. James Napier, he's working his way down. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think that's
we got a
James
whole
Smith
crew.
in the 5 Chevrolet, putting Adam Robertson back into the lead here. Now, remember what we were talking earlier about that pit strategy. And Robertson's guys kind of Red Bulled out there. They're going to be ready to go after this one.
No. They're monstered out. Not Red Bull. We're at Dover, the Monster Mile.
You're killing me. You're killing me. I thought you were going to... Hey, as long as they're not on the 4 Locos, we're good to go. Let's keep it going. Cade Jones in the front. Charles Fletcher, Jamie Shaw, Michael Wiley, and Sylvain Seguin. We haven't talked about him at all here tonight.
We have. He has computer problems.
Yeah,
but he's here.
I mean, nothing. We haven't really had a whole lot of camera time on that 66 machine. Ooh.
He just passed a whole lot of smoke.
I think Charles just hit the barrels. Oh, yeah, we got to see it. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we
no.
got to see it. He's going to be mad about this. I was trying to figure out what the smoke was. Oh,
Yes.
it wasn't him.
Good. Who was it?
I don't know. I gotta figure out what happened here. You're killing me here.
Bing.
All right, yeah, taking a look at it. Somebody's screaming in the pit here. I'm trying to figure out that number there toward the front. But it looked like he almost misses it here. He got it, though. All right, I don't see nothing happening there. Nothing real weird. Let's get us back live time. Michael Wiley into the lead now. Wiley's last pit on lap 54.
So you think he's going to do a Shaw?
Maybe. I'm just wondering if he would consider short pitting instead. Now, remember, he came down a little bit later, down pit while we were talking to Adam Robertson. He was down pit and pit much later than everybody else. So he has maybe another extra 2 laps of fuel. But he's going to work his way down pit now. He's not going to hold on any longer.
I did notice 2 of them coming down while we were while you were talking, and I was going to ask you about that, but we got into some really good racing.
Yep. So as Wiley's working his way down pit, Trevor Dalton will reassume the lead as soon as he can get around him here. Wiley is in his box. Nope, he's still working on it. He's trying to get to his box here. Michael Wiley, come on. And yeah, you're right. That speed is a killer. Trevor Dalton gets around him, and Adam Robertson. Wow. Look at that separation here. Almost an 8.5 second gap.
Yeah.
Now Dalton last pit on 70. Robertson pit on 72. So Dalton may have to stretch this run out a little longer and make the same pit that he did last time to get that to get the stage win. Well, what would have been the stage win to stay out front, because right now a solid 10-second lead here over Robertson is looking really good right about now.
It is, but let's I'm not going to say a thing about it because after last time I was going to say, but let's just be careful of lap traffic.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think it was just, it ended up happening, and it's nothing against Mike Burton out there in the 31 Ford. I think what ended up happening is he rotated up, thought he might hit the wall, and let off. So instead of ricocheting off the wall and then being sideways where Dalton meets him, he let off the gas, and Dalton, is just kind of miscommunication on the track. I mean, these guys are doing over 165 miles an hour. There's only so much time to make up your mind and make a different decision.
Oh yeah, it's like hitting a baseball.
Yeah, choices. All right, top 13 drivers still on the lead lap here. Looks like Kevin Dixon, Ray Garcia, Michael Wiley, Mike Burton, Sylvain Sigway here, and James Napier. All these guys are a few laps down, especially Sigway and Napier. They may have gotten into some trouble. I see about a 1-minute pit stall time for Sylvain, so definitely a speeding penalty, and Napier with a 45-second pit stall time, so speeding for him as well. Do want to give a shout out there to Cade Jones. Cade Jones has now moved up to the 2nd position. Adam Robertson has fallen down to 5th.
What happened?
I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything that might have indicated anything with damage off. I can't see if maybe he hit the wall or ended up into some lap traffic. Robertson has dropped down to 5th and putting Cade Jones, Sean Royer, and Heath Rutherford as Royer's coming down pit. So Robertson now into 5th, and James Smith, number 5, in front of him. Robertson might have his hands full here in the rest of the race. I would question, remember he was saying whether he takes 2 and then 4 the rest of the race might be an idea for him. But I wonder if he would short pit it a second time to try to make up some of these positions.
Yeah, the strategy part, It's above my pay grade.
We'll leave it to the drivers and the crew chiefs. I agree with what you're thinking
Oh.
there. And I think we got somebody around. Is that Ray?
I thought so.
Yeah, Ray is around here.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, the woes
Uh-oh.
continue here for Ray. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Oh, no.
Well, heck.
Hold on a second. He comes back. Oh, and then James Napier gets him.
Oh, man, that hurts just to watch. Oh, heavens. I mean, Napier's minding his own business over there and got it again.
Take a
Shake
look
it off.
here with Napier. Oh, remember Ray blinked. Ray blinked and then nobody. No.
Oh. My.
Holy cow. Well, fortunately, at the end of the stage, everybody gets their laps back. They'll be able to try again. Right now, Ray is having a heck of a time trying to stay alive out there.
Yeah. My goodness.
All right, Lee Tidwell, 42 Toyota is now our new leader. Most everybody has pit out there. Showing Ray Garcia last pit on lap 70. I don't know if I can believe that number, as most of these other guys are coming down pit now. Tidwell sitting first. Robertson sitting second. Michael Wiley is third. Trevor Dalton last pit on 85.
Between first and third, we've got 12.5 seconds. Woo.
Yeah, it's looking pretty
Stretched
sketchy
out.
here. Looking at Michael Wiley now, riding along with him. Yeah, trying to see if Michael Wiley in the 48 Ford can keep going here. Did score out there on the pole here for tonight, but is yet to return back to that position. But Dover's really getting to him here. I know it's definitely tough out there on the concrete. Definitely Trevor Dalton and Adam Robertson have got this one pretty much what it looks like to be locked up. Once Tidwell, Robertson, and Wiley are going to have to pit again. Tidwell working his way down pit lane now.
Yeah.
Robertson is going to have to come down. And right now I think Trevor Dalton's going to try to squeeze this one out all the way to the end. But Robertson sitting on lap 72. How long before he pits? We'll have to see. I don't think he's going to make it.
Yeah,
I believe that would be a 27-lap run.
that would be impressive.
Okay, sorry. It looked like he was slowing down there. I don't know if something's going on. Wiley pit back on lap 77. There might be a chance of Wiley stretching it and making it to the end.
Yeah. That'd be 23. Yeah.
Listen, you hear it? Something happened. He cut the engine. Cut the engine. Hold on. Let's take a ride along with him here and see if we see something. There, look. He's cutting the engine to make it.
Oh my.
Right now, he has got a 4-second lead over Michael Wiley. Wiley's going to try to catch him here.
But that's 7 laps to
Yeah,
go.
I don't think he's going to be able to stretch it as far as he would like here. Yeah, right now Robertson might be a sitting duck. Less than 3 seconds. Michael Wiley picking up the pace now. I think he smells fresh meat. He's after him.
Well, especially if he's listening to us, now he knows what Robertson's doing.
Yeah, well, right now Michael Wiley has shaved off 2 seconds here. Robertson under fire. Right now running into a bunch of lap traffic. Might be still cutting it out here.
Oh yeah.
Yep, here goes Wiley.
We're less than a tenth now. Zoom.
Wow. So I said something, and Michael Wiley hasn't regained the lead, and now I'm going to have to eat my own words as he puts a second gap between him and Adam Robertson. Robertson now second. Trevor Dalton, here he comes.
And he's still in contention. He's got, 5 seconds?
Yeah, he'd have to make up almost a second a lap here, and that's assuming there's no battle between him and Wiley. Trevor Dalton did make a good pit stall time. He's trying to run Wiley down now for about 4 1/4 seconds off. Dalton may have second. Robertson's still trying to stretch this one, but hats off to him. for a lap 72 pit, yet he's still out there. All right, here comes Dalton. Dalton, yeah, there we go. Communication. These two guys battled earlier in the run. Not as exciting as it was last time. Robertson trying to follow along here.
Yeah, at this point, I'd say he's pretty safe with the third, Robertson. He's 20 seconds ahead of Heath.
Man, this is a squeeze here. Right now, it looks like Dalton is slowed down, trying to get around Adam Robertson. And Michael Wiley might be setting himself up for a stage win here in a couple more laps. Dalton finally getting some fresh air, able to squeak out of there. Wiley might be getting caught up, but everything A-OK here with Wiley's 48 Ford. No harm, no foul. He's going to cruise to this one. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So Trevor Dalton last pit on 85, and Adam Robertson made it.
Did he? Oh. Somebody just tagged the wall.
Yeah, a couple of drivers.
Yeah. These little puffs everywhere, man, beating themselves up.
Oh, yeah, beating and banging it all up. Michael Wiley gets the stage win here. I've got to know if Adam Robertson's out of fuel.
Zing. There went Mr. Napier. Okay, now my curiosity. What, he's running around to go grab tail end, right? James Napier?
Yes.
We're all going back on the lead lap?
Yes.
Purpose. For running like a... slow...
Oh,
Fletcher.
instead of having the admins wave them around, they're just going to drive them around and wave them.
Ah, there we go. Thank you. Because I couldn't do... Yeah. Don't know if I get used to that. The other ones that kill me is when they drive through the pace car. But, okay, so they just go around and get themselves back into order and flags
Yep.
are... Got
Yep.
it. Okay.
Everybody back on the lead lap.
Okay.
Everybody back onto the lead lap. See how well this goes here. Let's see guys coming down pit. Let's see if brother down here.
Nice.
Let's see if we can grab that. See if we can go. No, let's just see if we can grab a hold of Chuck here. Let's see if we can grab a hold of him. Chuck Fletcher, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Dude, this race is starting to turn into a brawl in some areas. Talk to me about it here a little bit.
It's definitely a short track race, but there's some good races out here. Not many cautions, so or wrecks, so it'll be good.
Alrighty, well, this will be the final 50. Cautions will come out this time. You see Cade Jones kind of spinning around in front of you. You know, what's the mindset heading into this final stage here, bud?
I gotta just try and keep it clean, because if I get wrecked, then I'll get put back to the back of the pack. So just gonna try and stay clean and get at least a top 10.
All right, man. Well, definitely a good head on your shoulders, man. I like how calm you sound. You know, it's just it's another day at the big show, man. We'll just make it to the end, and we can be happy with that. Chuck Fletcher, man, give me your shout-outs here.
Oh, very good. I appreciate everything that you guys do for the big show and all the great broadcasting for the that you guys do for with Simtrax.
All right, yeah, definitely. I want to give a shout out to you, man, because I noticed you out there in some of my chats saying, "Hey, there you are," and I'm like, "Hey, look, there he is."
Yes, I love watching you guys. It's you guys do a great job.
Cool, appreciate it, man. Chuck Fletcher, good luck to you, man. Definitely, pit strategy is gonna be a weird catch on this last stint.
Yes, it sure will, especially with all the cautions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there'll only be 4.
Hopefully they don't use all 4, but
Yeah, hopefully not.
it's,
Yep.
then it'll be coming a caution tire strategy, I'm sure.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all 4 and green, white checkers. Let's hope not. Chuck Fletcher, good luck, bud.
All right, thank you very much.
Alrighty, let's see. And then we talk to Chuck Fletcher. Now I've got to get a hold of Heath Rutherford. Looks like he's running in the Scooby-Doo 98 Ford here tonight. Heath Rutherford, talk to me here. This track is really throwing a curveball to a lot of drivers out here. What do you think?
I think it's pretty fun, but that's just my opinion.
All right, man. Well, you seem to be doing even really well, even without Landon Gentry here. Talk to me about, would the two of you guys be able to work together here at a short track?
Yeah, unfortunately he wasn't able to make it tonight, but it's a bummer, but maybe I'll have a chance to win without getting wrecked.
Ooh, I remember that race.
Well, Heath Rutherford knows exactly what to do with his hands now, so he'll be able to go ahead and get this one underway. Man, you are starting top 5 as the pace car lights are out. What is it going to take to put Michael Wiley, Trevor Dalton, or even Adam Robertson behind you here?
Just being smart and saving my tires and just making smart moves.
All right, man, dude, give me your shout-outs.
The Big Show and my parents.
All right.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean. All right, Heath, good luck.
Okay, thanks.
All righty. Heath Rutherford will be starting third. Michael Wiley in the front with Trevor Dalton. This should be a good shootout here in the front. I expect to see these guys battle it out. White for the Big Show go, but the pace car passes pit road. It's going to stay out there one more lap here.
Well, it makes sense. Everybody's all strung out. Well, they're all not lined up correctly.
Yeah, they might be running into some trouble here. Extend that lap here just a little bit.
And who do we have going down the pit?
Right now, Sylvain.
Okay.
Yeah, Sylvain may be coming down, seeing an opportunity for some fuel, and then be able to give another opportunity here. Let's see if we can grab a hold of Kay Jones. Kay Jones, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, man. I'm going to try real quick. I know the pace car was able to get an extra lap, so I'm going to try to squeeze it in. Talk to me about the hardest part of the track.
Definitely pit injury.
Yes.
I was running good, and they caught me speeding and dropped me from third all the way back down to last now.
All
Ouch.
right. Well, at least the barrels didn't get you. I know that is pretty tough.
Oh, yeah.
How are the tires holding up?
Tires seem to be holding up pretty good. I'm able to stay pretty quick and stay with everybody. It's just figuring out the pit stops.
All right, give me a shout-outs here.
Everybody on the Admin team and everybody who decided to come out and race today.
All right, appreciate it, Cade. Good luck to you in your Ford Chevrolet.
Thanks, sir.
All right, let's get it back underway, Michael Wiley, and off we go. Man, I got it just in time, didn't I? Here we go. Michael Wiley in front. Heath Rutherford slides up to second immediately. Looked like Trevor Dalton may have gotten caught sleeping there, but that is a little bit of the admin team there. Yeah, Wiley loose. Trevor Dalton on it now. He underside Heath Rutherford. Let's get a little closer to this action as Trevor Dalton is trying to battle underneath. This looks like really, really familiar on the last section. Caution.
What?
Nope, never mind. I thought we had a caution. My bad. It said we had a problem with Greg Whitehead back there on lap 106. You see the smoke, so no caution was out. I thought we had a problem. Greg Whitehead now down pit. Some trouble, more trouble for him. There's the caution. See?
Had a little precognition there, huh?
Holy cow. Yeah, I thought I saw something. I thought there was something happening. There was smoke there in the back. And the caution is out now.
Yeah, it just said Whitehead pit. I wonder if he hit something so hard it threw him in the pits.
Yeah, let's take a look. Greg Whitehead here. Oh, 31. There's Ray.
Oh, goodness.
Whoa! What happened?
I don't know, but somewhere in my head I heard that bionic man.
I guess
he
so.
was headed out there.
What in the world happened? So notice Ray Garcia up here in the front. What
Yes.
happens here? Hold on. Right? Oh, he breaks loose.
Yep.
He comes back up the track and doink.
Wow.
Keep an eye on Ray. Ray continues down here. There, that's what brought out the caution. That was it. Dude. All right. So now pit strategy comes into play. As you can see, probably about the back 14 cars came back down pit.
Ah.
James Napier, I think, was also included in on that. He pit back on lap 103. So Anthony Shook, Ray Garcia, Mike Burton are on their way down pit. Sylvain and Greg Whitehead, I don't know if he may have disconnected here. I see him down for about 2 minutes. But he is most likely towing right now because he got slung over the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, that either that or he's gonna have to go change his shorts.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, out there in the chat,
Oh.
we've seen the Greg Blazin out there saying "Go Big Show." We've seen Greg Blazin, the 23 Kellogg's machine, getting hammered a bunch sometimes. So you were talking about changing shorts. I know he's been massacred a few times here at the Big Show, but hopefully we will see him tomorrow at Michigan.
That would be good.
And get him joining out there with old Chuck Fletcher. Trevor Dalton has the lead. He got it there from Heath Rutherford just in time as he nosed it out. So Dalton going to be able to get the restart that he wants on the next Big Show go. But that is, go ahead, mark it down, tally it up here, Stella. We got 1 caution down. Only 3 more left to use.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate to see that... hate to see Ray Garcia kind of spin out like that, man. It's just, he's not been having any luck here tonight, but still, he's giving it a shot. I can't blame him. He's doing a heck of a job. Taking a look out there back in the chat. Greg Blazin, can't wait to be back with y'all tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, especially in Michigan. Greg, I hope you've been practicing. If you remember how Michael Wiley did at Michigan with all stages and the win and the pole. So definitely he was able to kind of almost do a complete sweep.
Well, I'll tell you, somebody that you might not think about did very well at Michigan in these pre-races, and that would be, Mr. Ray Garcia.
Ooh.
He won his first.
We will definitely see if he can able to get one. Ray Garcia won his first?
I think so.
Oh, did this month?
Yes.
Okay, I remember Ray winning back at the Firecracker 225 there at Texas. Yeah, talk about reaching the back of your brain.
Nope, I don't have enough brain back there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that has been a right while. If I'm not mistaken, that may have been with a different crew I rolled with.
Yeah, here we go. Results from race number 2 on Sunday's Super Speedway, Michigan. And Ray Garcia won. On the Michigan 125, yeah.
Greg Blazin says he hasn't raced for almost 2 months.
Oh dear, shake off that rust.
Yeah, he's not going to be in good shape. He keeps that up. You have to kind of shake that one off and start getting out there. No, couple of drivers trying to get this one underway. Let's see if we can grab a hill, Sylvain. Let's see if we can grab one. Sylvain, Sigwin, talk to me here, man. Got a copy? Sylvain, talk to me.
Yoo-hoo.
You can do it. Come on, bud. Number 66, talk to me.
What's up?
Hey, there we go. All right, man, dude. This race has been whooping the tar out of you here tonight. What is going on out there?
Yeah, that is true. I'm just trying to hold on. I just hate short track.
Yeah, I understand. It is Dover, and with it being a concrete track and eating the right side tires up, it's not a whole lot of room to draft. And if you can draft, it's so short. Or if somebody takes the downforce off the back of your truck, it definitely makes you way loose heading into these turns. What is the pit strategy coming on out, seeing that you're working your way down now?
Some of us are trying to do just 1 stop instead of the 2 stops, but now with the cautions out, the strategy is more or less out the window at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, looking pretty tough. I believe Adam Robertson tried the one stop. He made it to lap 72 and then was cutting the engine off. He lost a whole bunch of spots trying that. I don't know if he's going to try it again. Anybody out there that you find, is just kind of the tougher person to get around out there tonight?
I don't have anybody really to follow. Some people gotta be careful too.
All right, man.
Patrick,
Good luck to you
I did-
tonight, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes.
All right, everybody, let's get back underway as we are back under green.
Yes, it's green flag.
Yeah, I
no
know.
talking.
Chill out. We got Trevor Dalton in the lead. Got a good jump there on the Big Show Go. Heath Rutherford sitting second, rotating on back. Jamie Shaw, 5th place for him. He's at least up 1 spot from where he originally qualified this race. And Charles Fletcher. So these two have switched side by side as Charles Fletcher has dropped down 1 position and sitting 6th. So continuing the charge, Robertson's got to figure out how to get his 28 Ford back to the front as he's been very, very fast all night. Michael Wiley taking another look here. But let's actually rotate back to Robertson, who is now caught up in a whole bunch of traffic here in front of him. Lee Tidwell and Kevin Dixon are going to be the next guys on his list. 2 Toyotas in front. Let's see if that Ford can get around. Holy cow.
That's the second time Dixon's taking a shot on that wall.
Yeah. Fortunately, we are able to auto repair, fix that thing back up. Robertson sitting 11th, now 10th. Right now, as long as Robertson can stay on that inside line away from that wall, it seems to be working out. Now up to 10th, Jason Stevenson is going to be next on his list. On the move here so far is Robertson. He's been passing 1 car each lap. He's looking for another one here. But let's rotate up to Heath Rutherford, looking like he's trying to get a little speed here on Trevor Dalton, but Trevor Dalton's got this one locked up. But keeping it at least close, Heath Rutherford's trying in that 98 Ford to keep him within a 1/4 of a second. He loses another 1/4 of a second there as Dalton is almost stretched out to a 1/2 a second. Definitely sets up for that turn. Definitely getting a good pull on the way out. So fantastic job here by Dalton. We'll keep tabs on him. But Shaw from 5th to 4th. Past Sean Royer for that spot, and he continues the charge. Let's see Robertson here, back on battle here with Jason Stevenson. Underneath of him, number 28, taking on the 72. 72 almost hits the wall. Robertson says, man, boy, I just passed somebody with that exact same problem. So he's got to scurry away as he slides underneath and breaks deeper into the top 10. Rotating on back, Ray Garcia. Wow, you saw him slung out of that turn, contact with the wall. 13th position for him, but he's under fire here by Kevin Dixon. Dixon's actually been getting past a whole bunch here, and I don't know if he's got something wrong with the car. I see James Napier is going to go try to overtake him, and that 009 Toyota has been on the march back since the restart. So he's
Nothing
got a
wrong
lot
with
of,
that car. It has an American flag on it.
I know. I think you're just having a little trouble. But we got a caution out.
Oh.
Is right.
I didn't see anybody fly down the tower. Okay.
Here to die. I'm wondering if somebody got happy fingers out there on the keyboard.
No.
Well, this is really going to hurt Trevor Dalton here. He's going to now have to weigh his options whether he pits or not. Interesting. All right, guys, hold on just a second. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. All right, guys, I think I finally found it here. Sorry for the little holdup. Turns out this actually happened about lap 116 is when this originally happened back here. Looks like James Napier got in the back of Cade Jones here and got him spun around. And that's what sent Cade Jones all the way to the back, so. Oh, wow. Boy, got just in time on that. Here we go. Big Show go. Yeah, Adam Robertson into the front. Away we go. Trevor Dalton. But Dalton is pit on lap 121.
And when did Robertson pit last?
Robertson last pit on lap 111.
Oh.
Yeah, so this could be a little tricky here. Right now, maybe tires only 10 laps fresher than Robertson. That may
it's not the tires I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'm worried about fuel.
Now, seeing the cautions kind of rolling out a couple of times here. Something may have happened. Burton off track. More trouble for Burton. Looks like Charles Fletcher ended up with the same issue here. Right now, he seems a bit underpowered, 135 miles an hour. I don't know if something happened here. There we go. Had to wait for the fix there. Oof. Ray Garcia,
nice.
I think that's Burton back into the wall. He's trying to stay out of the way here. Let's get back up front where Trevor Dalton has overtaken Adam Robertson here. Let's take another look at the pass since we were back there looking at the rest of the field here.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep. Set them up, worked them on around. Once those tires heated up, that was it. That's all she wrote.
Oh, I was worried about a little net code there.
Yeah, Trevor Dalton's made the separation here. Dalton now going to be able to put it on with only 24 laps to go. And now Robertson.
Adam just hit the wall.
Yeah, a little lick to the wall. Everybody behind him has pit on lap 121, at least back to 9th place.
And it's given Jamie Shaw the opportunity to take off around him. There goes Heath, and on to Michael Wiley.
Yeah, Jamie Shaw has gotten around Heath Rutherford, working his way around. Robertson down to 4th. And now Michael Wiley taking that peak. Here he comes underneath. Now Robertson's dropped to 5th. James Smith will be next in the 5 Chevrolet, taking a peek there. Trying to see if he can squeak underneath of him here. And oh man, right now I'm wondering if Robertson's wondering if he should have pit, but
he's counting on another caution. That's all I can figure why he would.
There it is.
And there it is.
That's exactly what he needed. So now Robertson's going to come down pit.
And 4 tires and full fuel. That's what he should do.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Dalton would also consider coming back down pit again. Remember, tires and fuel are unlimited. And if he comes down, Dalton pits right now, he could make it to the end.
Oh, anybody now at 20? Yeah, 20 to go, anybody can make it.
So this may be the time to come down pit for the final time. And everybody else stay out there. Some of the guys may be, 10th on back, may consider pitting again. To see if they can offset, while everybody else has that 2-second fall off. Maybe their chance to get back out there.
Gotcha.
All right, Greg Blazin, well, you better start working on that, man. He doesn't think his butt can take all those laps tomorrow.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no. Trevor Dalton did not come down. Everybody else is. Whoa.
Well, he still has another lap. Maybe he'll come down after these guys.
That would set him in the back of the field and no one else would have to pit.
Oh.
They're going to make it to the end. So he is gambling on making it all the way to the end on fuel.
And he did it 121, you said?
121. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a gutsy call here.
Well, again, though, you think he figures there's one more caution to throw.
But we're still starting from the back, and that would be assuming that anybody else coming back out. So it could work out in his favor. We'll see. We'll definitely see here. Adam Robertson is working his way out. He'll be the first out of pit road here, and he'll be lining up behind Trevor Dalton. Now his tires are 10 laps fresher.
This is interesting.
I would say.
My.
Somebody decided to make a little short pit out there.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Somebody decided to short pit a little bit. He was marching back. He had to get those positions back, and now back to the front. Everybody else has taken mostly all their tires.
Okay.
This could be tricky. This could be the battle here of the race, where these guys end up.
Well, I would like to see it, go from here. Green flag. Let's do some racing now.
Yep.
We've got finished with all. Well, we have one more yellow, but let's not use it. Or the green and whites. Let's just have a nice clean race.
Yep. Pace car lights are off.
Oh.
Yep.
Dang.
Take a look
They're all
back here and kind of see what happened for this caution real quick.
My.
Haven't seen anything that may have happened.
No, just the usual trading paint with the wall.
Yep. That caution may have happened back farther than I'm expecting. Trevor Dalton and Adam Robertson in the front row. Amy Shaw, Heath Rutherford. A couple admins behind him. Top that off with Michael Wiley sitting behind him and sitting fifth. Good run here right now. Launch is going to be on Trevor. Trevor Dalton takes it away. Good launch out of the turn. Now expect trouble. Here we go. Right now, Jamie Shaw getting ready to send it 3 wide there.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Adam Robertson taking a look here on the inside. Now wait for Robertson to let those 2 tires heat up. Jamie Shaw may be able to pick up the pace as well. Dalton blocking. Oh, no. Dalton, no.
Oh, he turned. Oh, no. Both of. Oh, 3, 4. Oh. Come on, gentlemen. And there will be no caution called because this would be back-to-back cautions, and that is prohibited.
Jamie Shaw gets the lead here. Heath Rutherford sitting in the front. Michael Wiley is now third. All 3 admins, 1, 2, and 3. Now followed up with Cade Jones sitting fourth. There's your 4th admin, and on the outside, James Napier sitting 5th. Right now, Cade Jones and Anthony Shook landing their fastest times on the track through 1 and 2. Keep this one going here. Stella, how many cautions are we up to so far? Do they have the ability to throw another?
Yes.
All right. One more still out there with the possibility. Cade Jones sitting 4th, still running his fastest time out there on the track. Right now with a 22:66 is his fastest time. Right now that is looking really awesome here for Cade Jones. Wonder if he's able to make anything of that caution.
That would be the end of that suit.
Final caution on this one. You were talking a little bit earlier about Trevor Dalton maybe pitting now, or depending on a final caution.
Yes.
This is going to be the one.
If you're already in 17th, why not?
Yeah, right now that kind of bites because right now he has owned this track pretty much the entirety of this race and is kind of absolutely come undone. I think we actually saw this last race with Ray Lane. I think Ray Lane won all the stages and then ended up getting spun out there, I think, with like 11 or 12
5
to
laps? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and was in the final stage and ended up getting wiped out. So it was definitely a bummer for Ray Lane there. But everybody coming down pit, Jamie Shaw, the whole crew.
Boink. Somebody slowed down a little too soon.
Let's go back and take a look at that wreck here.
Who just changed their mind? Somebody just pulled
Adam
back
Robertson
out of...
changed his mind. As we're taking a look at the wreck here.
Yeah, I knew that took out Royer too.
Yeah, from this angle here, Stella, it almost looks like Dalton might have spun himself here. I'm trying to keep an eye on Robertson's hand. Right here.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, he's pulling left, not right. Hey, Tennessee volunteer helmet.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a better shot of this here. Let's see if I can get a better shot.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, we've been in the chopper here. Trying to see if I can find something something a little different. Let me see if I can find Mr. Dalton here.
I thought maybe more of an overhead than a boop.
Alrighty. Showing 10 laps left to go. Trevor Dalton has moved up to 12th position. He's going to have some work to do here. Adam Robertson decided not to pit. Lap 131 is the last time he came down.
Okay. He can make it.
Yeah, pace car lights are off.
Ready?
So this takes from the spin and throws him all the way in first from almost being dead last.
Yeah.
Guys only have tires about 8 laps fresher. That would be in the assumption that they've taken all 4. Drivers who have taken all 4, Jamie Shaw, Michael Wiley, Cade Jones have taken all 4.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so right now, kind of in the clutch behind them, they're waiting for the pace car to duck on off here.
Lord, we're playing accordion over here again.
Go, there it is.
Polka music.
Yep, Michael Wiley, huge jam up there as he gets into the back of the 009 of Kevin Dixon. Firing on through Kevin Dixon now on the inside. Oh man, Kevin Dixon's been given a good lick to the wall a couple of times this race. Looks like he's able to keep it down to the bottom. 420 car Rodney Huskins switches him up. Wiley onto the apron. Having to definitely
to avoid
make some
the
moves.
3-wide.
Yeah, keeping an eye here on Ray Garcia as he's now sitting 9th, contact with the wall again there with Trevor Dalton. Ray Garcia's got a huge run here. Dalton up to 9th. He's trying to figure out how to make up some time. Dalton's got enough fuel to make it to the end. Gets cut off by Ray Garcia's Toyota. Now he's going to work around the 420 of Rodney Huskins. Dalton up to 8th. Greg Whitehead now behind him. In the number 3 Chevrolet, 7 to go. Keeping this one going on. Shaw's only off by about 0.3 of a second. We'll stick around this area.
Oh, and race.
There goes Ray. Trevor Dalton to 7th. No caution. Continuing on. We are out of cautions. That means Dalton has this time now to get him. 6 laps left to go. Dalton's got to make up 2 seconds to get back into the front. I would love to see a battle up front. Right now, Jamie Shaw is trying to provide that for us. There's a lick to the wall. Cade Jones hammers off the side here. Now he's battling, looks like, with Anthony Shook in the 9. Cade Jones around. Watch Dalton sliding right up the center. 5th position here for Dalton. He's on the move. Right now, he may have a chance.
Oh, that was a move.
Dalton remaining almost 2 seconds off the lead here. Slices right between 2 cars spinning out there. Excellent move here by Dalton. He's really wishing he didn't have to do all this battling to get to the front. But remember, Michael Wiley and Jamie Shaw are the ones who took 4 tires. Last pit stop time. Robertson may be under fire here as Jamie Shaw is all over his rear bumper. What is he going to do? 4 laps left to go. Jamie Shaw is going to put on the pressure. Looks like he's supporting a Dale Earnhardt Sr. helmet there as it looks like Jamie Shaw hits the wall not once but twice here. Shaw on the 84, watching Wiley way behind him. We're taking a ride along here with Adam Robertson. As looks like Trevor Dalton way back there, if you take a look, has taken over Kevin Dixon on the outside line. 3 to go. Jamie Shaw has a run. Here he comes. Oh, Jamie Shaw taking a look to the inside. Here's the shot. Adam Robertson going to stay up high. Hopefully he doesn't make contact with the wall. 28 car moving around. Will the 2-tire call from Adam Robertson pay off? Right now, Jamie Shaw sitting 2nd. Take a look here on the inside. 2 laps left to go. Dalton trying to get involved. There's the contact. Does Dalton
Got the
squeeze through?
wall.
Dalton squeezes through. Here it comes. Caution. Holy cow, Dalton is back in the run, baby. He is sitting second place, and he'll be sitting next to Jamie Shaw. As I believe Robertson was involved in that wreck.
Oh, well, yeah.
Robertson drops down to 8th.
Yeah, I thought for sure Robertson popped the wall, came around. But it could be wrong.
Yeah, he may have popped that wall and hit Michael Wiley on this run. Let's see if we can get a chase cam here. Robertson in the wall, and that's what catches Wiley.
Yep.
Look at Dalton. That is twice. So Wiley gets obliterated in this race. Kevin Dixon got hit pretty hard as well. Gets hit. This is the worst part. He slings back up the track. Boom.
Oh, yes. Oh, my heavens.
Wow, this is huge. What I don't understand is why Trevor Dalton is on his way back down pit with 3 to go.
No. Oh. I don't either.
Only him and Michael Wiley have pit. Adam Robertson on his way down as well, but no one else has pit. And this takes Trevor Dalton from 2nd position back down to 14th.
Why? Oh, somebody has to explain this one to me. But no, he shouldn't have been out of gas.
The only thing I can figure is if it's something like that, an out of gas issue. Which somebody else and a couple of other drivers is thinking the same thing. Back down pit road, Charles Fletcher, James Napier, and Ray Garcia now coming down pit. I'm wondering if they're gambling on green-white checkers. And the guys up front will run out of fuel.
Oh. Wow. That is a risk. Major
But that
risk.
is to me that would be the only logical idea that I would have here as to why Trevor Dalton would pit at a situation like this. He just battled through almost 15 drivers. Went
Yeah.
through multiple wrecks here
Amazingly.
and hits the reset button.
Yeah. At this point, I think they've staged him in 15th.
I'm sure he's gotten fuel, but he's taken 4 tires here. This is mind-blowing. I don't see anybody pitting from here on out. This may kind of taking this race. And it's saying already out there, Kroger saying Dalton ran out of fuel.
Oh. My heavens. That was unexpected. We have some new names up in the top and some regulars down in the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to figure out how he ran out of fuel. He came down and pit on the last caution. Because Robertson decided not to.
Yes, he was the only one that did not pit. Do you think he forgot to check a fuel click? Or he only took a gallon?
I don't know. That's the craziest thing I've seen. That is the craziest thing I've seen.
Maybe he's represented by Don King. Sorry. Bad movie reference.
What? Yeah, Dalton's all the way in the back now.
Mm-hmm.
So now from 15th to 18th now.
He's had an EOL for something?
Unless he's...
Well, okay. Tell me where Adam Robertson is.
Now back under green here.
Okay, never mind.
Yep, away we go. Robertson, I believe, is still down pit for 2 minutes. He's checked out. Jamie Shaw leading this one, 2 to go. Grover saying the 3 and the 9 will run out if another caution comes out.
I love having a fuel calculator out there.
Yeah, somebody could do a Hail Melon here, and there it is. There it is. That's what they needed. Holy cow, what in the world is going on here?
I don't know.
Where's TJ Crover when I need him? I need to get that guy here in the booth. What in the world is going on here?
Okay, here's my next question. Okay, we're not to the green and white checker yet, even.
That would have been the 1. Yes, that's green, white checker, number 1.
Ah, there we go. Okay. I was curious if that started at, like, the lap 2 to go.
So Dalton makes it 18th to 11th. I can't.
No.
This is absolutely mind-blowing right now.
Right now, if he pits, I'm going to smack him.
No, there's no way. Dalton's got a full tank of fuel. He's got 4 tires. There's none of that. Right now, I think everybody's kind of doing it, kind of holding back here. Here we go. Greg Whitehead coming down. Anthony Shook coming down. Heath Rutherford. Kevin Dixon coming down, which moves. I mean, I'm not showing any favoritism, but right now when our leader goes all the way to almost dead last, and I think he's sitting about 6th place. There's a good chance. This is
different.
I mean, we did the same with Ray Lane there at Daytona. Like I said, this isn't favoritism. It's trying to figure out what in the world is going on out here. These guys seesawing back and forth. This is pretty crazy here. This is pretty crazy. I just don't know how these guys are surviving and literally where they're trying to go here. All right, let's see if we can grab a hold of James Napier here. See if we can talk to him. He's down here all by himself. James Napier, you got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, man. Dude, this race has been a real head scratcher, especially you're going to need your crew chief to be a fuel calculator here. How you doing out there?
Barely. I mean, it's been a little chaos right now. I'm getting frustrated now. I feel like I should be good to go for the rest of the green.
All right, man. Well, I know you've been caught up in a few tangle-ups out there, and I will say it's definitely got to be heartbreaking. You know what can you do to kind of stay away from it? Because it just seems like you're unfortunately a magnet tonight.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah, right. This is luck. Hopefully, I can find that lucky rabbit's foot somewhere, and hopefully finish in the top 5.
Alrighty, I think the last one you were involved with was back there with Cade Jones. I think with the number 4, something happened. We got the final caution there for the night, man. But it's getting so weird. What have you found is the hardest part here at Dover?
Getting on pit road. About that first run, I missed pit road. So yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Some people say the pit road entry. The speed. Some are saying the barrels are coming out and biting you. I figured you guys would have been having more trouble trying to stay off the wall exiting 2 or 4 here tonight.
No, I mean, as long as you can control your braking and getting into that turn, not full send, you should be good on the exit.
All right, James Napier. Hopefully we will see you on Sunday running the big show at Michigan. But if not, what's that?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Sweet. Give me your shout-outs here, bud.
I'd like to give a crew to the Big Show crew, the broadcast crew, and hopefully it's a good show tonight.
All right, James Napier. Appreciate it, man. We'll hopefully we'll catch up with you a little later tonight. Got a few more green-white checkers to burn off here.
Well, let's hopefully get to go green.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. There's James Napier.
Another one I got to talk about drinking and driving.
Nah, he's trying to make sure his tires are heated up. Last thing we want to do is be skidding out in the front. So let's talk about in the front. Pace car lights are out. Cade Jones, James Smith, and you wouldn't believe who's in row number 2. Michael Wiley and Trevor Dalton.
Really?
Dalton into the top 5 here. Right now has the freshest tires, but he matches Michael Wiley. Both these guys hit pit on lap 150. Lap 139 is the last time Cade Jones and James Smith. If these guys, if there's another green-white checkered, or if there's another, another caution here, Cade Jones and James Smith might be in some trouble.
No, there won't. No more cautions. No, we're gonna run to the end.
Well, we'll see. Nothing against Cade Jones and James Smith, but I smell Michael Wiley and Trevor Dalton battle going on here.
No,
and it just
really?
wiped out. Look, Dalton's got to send it. Why are we under? What just happened?
He tried to jump the pace car before it was completely gone, and he made a nice try of it, but it was unsuccessful. In the end, he took out the whole rest of the field.
If I were to take a guess here, Stella, they're going to re-rack this thing. They're not. They're going to put everybody back where it was. That would be, I think, kind of the right thing to do.
Everybody.
That made no sense. That just that was a restart and just wiped out the entire field.
Yep. Oh.
I don't. All right, let's try this again. Let me see what happens here, because I'm not understanding what happens here, because how do you get a mulligan here and then we're spinning around again? Right there. Should be our run.
No,
it's not.
because Dalton was in like 5th, and
Wow.
what with Wiley? What, I don't know where we are.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why, because that's showing the last green flag we had. So I don't think we even made it to the green flag, and we ended up back under caution.
Yes, that is correct, because the Dalton is all the way at the end EOL and on what you're showing me right here.
Yeah, this is a little confusing here. Yeah, there they go. They're re-racking them. That's exactly what they're doing. They're putting everybody back exactly where they were. Trying this again.
Okay.
Michael Wiley. Interesting enough, they're putting Cade Jones now on the bottom line.
Okay.
Yeah, out there in the chat, Greg Blazin saying Cade didn't Big Show go. Yeah, I guess not. Guess not. It looked like it was time for him to go, but he broke way loose, slung it to the outside. So let's go ahead and re-rack him and try him again. Right now, if you had a favorite driver, fortunately this is a self-heal. They're going to put them all back together. Let's try this one more time. Here we go.
Come on, guys. 3 laps. You can do this. You did it at the beginning.
Oh, boom.
It did not take anybody out.
Nope. Trevor Dalton, let's see how he does. Look who is flying up front. Nothing but trouble all night for him. Ray Garcia is now in the second. And we've got all the top 3 right now are admins. Michael Wiley, Ray Garcia, and Cade Jones. Michael Wiley going to drive away with this one. Holy cow. White flag is out. And that's going to do it. Ray Garcia going to hold off. Cade Jones licks the wall one more time. Trevor Dalton looking to see if he can squeeze underneath Smith. Smith hits the wall. Cade Jones the third, and our winner of the short track series at the Big Show at Dover is going to be Michael Wiley. Ray Garcia sits up 10 positions, moving into the second position here tonight for his spot. And Cade Jones, biggest mover of the race, 16 positions gained, sits third.
Yeah, I hope when we do the interviews that it shows the move that Ray made right there, on the last. He cut down inside hard and just passed everybody.
Yeah, that was definitely a great move there by Ray.
Doink.
Yeah, we'll want to take a shot. Let's take another replay of what you're talking about. Watch Ray. Garcia here on the inside. Yeah, just perfect spot.
Yep. And then,
Yeah, that's where Trevor Dalton couldn't recover.
no,
Yep.
no, he got tapped twice by 5 there. So.
Wow. Wow. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrangle up our guys here and see if we can have a little chat with them here right at the end. Alrighty, everybody, and we have caught up with our third place finisher here tonight, Cade Jones. Talk to me about the final couple of this race, and then we'll ask you about that restart.
Yeah, that restart. I was trying to get me and Mike away from Trevor because he was really fast, and I tried to restart in first, and I just lost it.
Dude, you sidestepped the clutch, but the tires stepped out from under you, man. Definitely a wild one here tonight. Kind of what was the key to success? I mean, you ended up in a little bit of trouble here tonight, in different areas, but you know, you were able to keep your head down and continue on.
The biggest thing to this track is tires, so I tried to take tires as many times as I could. You
All
keep
right.
those fresh tires, and it'll help keep you out front.
I understand. I see what you're saying. Already talking about, like I'm saying, the trouble that you were in. You ended up in some trouble on 87 and on lap 98, so it was more in the later parts of the race, but the first half went so well for you. I'm glad to see that you came away in third. I'm assuming we'll see you tomorrow in Michigan.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Talk to me a little bit about Michigan that you'll be racing tomorrow. How does it stand up to a short track like Dover?
It's definitely not as fun as Dover. I've been running decently strong there all month, so hopefully I'll have another good run.
All right, Cade, man. I can't wait to see what you can do. Go ahead and give me a shout-out here, bud.
Shout out Mike Wiley there for getting the win, racing clean, the rest of the admins for the work they put in for this race. And you guys as well for what y'all do.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely trying to make you guys look your best out there. All right, catch you tomorrow.
Thanks, sir.
All right, but here's Cade Jones. Let's go ahead and grab a hold of Ray. Ray, what a wild move here in the final sections of this race. Dude, talk to me about it here.
Woo, it was all going to come down to that restart. It was all going to come down to getting out fast, and I got out of the box past 3 cars and got to the bottom, and Cade was a little bit quicker, and he didn't put the bumper on me in the corner. I appreciate that, but you know, he had a little bit of speed on me. He could have easily put the bumper on me and got me a little bit loose. I had a pushed up track, but it was all about that restart.
Yeah, fortunately, you guys, I was saying up here in the booth, and I was saying, you know, it was definitely that feeling that I think you guys are just going to re-rack it after that terrible restart. Because
oh, yeah.
I think that it involved everybody. When the lead row turned sideways on sidestepping the clutch, I said, "Oh, please put them back together." There are too many drivers that have gotten to this point to get caught right at the end. And Ray, you've been, I mean, I hate to point it out, you licked that wall a couple times here tonight. I mean, more than a couple. I think you folded that wall, you know, in pretty good. You know, and yet you were able to make that last, you know, these last lap passes really count.
You know, I made a mistake. I left my quality setup, my steering ratio, my offset. I left that in for the race. I forgot
Oh,
to set back. So it was really tough. It was really tight. And the only way it was going to stick, because you know, a couple of times coming down the corner, I was just slapping that wall because it just would not turn. So a couple laps prior, when I pitted, um, I knew the fresher tires would stick that bottom. I just had to get a better start than those on the outside, and I was able to pass all three of them. Got behind Mike. I had nothing for Mike, but I just needed to protect that bottom.
Yeah, and especially with Trevor Dalton, it was on really a heck of a roll there. I think if he had broken loose, he'd have really given you both of you a run for your money there toward the front. But talk to me here a little bit about Dover. You know, you guys doing the short track. Now we're heading to Darlington. You know, for the next
well,
month. I mean, kind of how did we get to that point?
You know, Darlington, it's an even tougher track with its different corners, its short straightaway. Um, you know, a lot of braking, definitely a lot of throttle control. You know, it makes these guys better racers if they gave it a chance. You know, in iRacing, you find a lot of drivers are afraid of these tracks. You know, we're not great at these tracks, but it makes you more competitive when you put the time in, and you just don't lose confidence in what you're doing.
Right.
well, I
So I
guess you
think,
listen to the NASCAR guys who say too tough to tame. So, and they're like, no, no, not for me on a Saturday.
Well, I do.
exactly.
Yeah, I do like seeing how the Big Show is kind of transforming here, Ray. Is you know, it's not just it doesn't seem more like a Super Speedway series. You know, you guys are now branching out a little bit and now testing drivers, not just draft and teamwork. This is more of based on the driver, based on the setup, and based on your strategy. And I'm really enjoying seeing this extra little piece of the Big Show and kind of how this is branching off here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love you guys racing at Talladega, doing the Daytona, but being able to try these new short tracks, man, and this is we're seeing now maybe some of these other guys, their stronger points coming out that they may not do so well out there in the Super Speedway.
Yeah, you know, it just brought out some new drivers. Like I said, today we're missing a few last minute cancellations, but we brought out some really, really talented drivers this month. They didn't make it tonight. As I said, we had last minute interruptions and whatever they were doing. But it makes everybody a better driver because, you know, we have to learn to keep pace with these guys. Like you saw Trevor. Trevor just took off and he led most of the race. He got caught up in a couple tangles, tumble ups here and there, and he had a couple penalties on pit road, put him at the back. Him and Adam were probably the most dominant cars on the track. And then Adam, I don't know if you watched the 28, his VR quit on him there towards the end when he was in the
Oh,
lead. His
Oh,
VR quit and he
no.
disappeared off track. He came back and we got him back on the lead lap or close to it. And by that point, he was out of it, you know. So that was a big disappointment for Adam because he was doing really well. It was going to come down to either Adam or Trevor. And they were racing close, tight racing, you know, door banging and what have you. I think they tangled somewhere like 30 to go. I think they tangled. I have to still watch it. I don't know exactly what happened, but when we review the race, I'll see. I'm not sure what lap that was. So we'll see what happened there. But yeah, those two guys, they were definitely the pick of the class tonight. And Trevor, like I said, he got that penalty that put him at the back of the field. So he had a long way to go. But to finish where he did, despite that penalty, you know, that's pretty impressive, you know, in that 27. You got to give him all the credit in the world. From coming from 19th all the way back up to 4th.
Yeah, and definitely that pit strategy and his driving style tonight was the one to beat. You know, like you were saying, just unfortunately. And I've heard a lot of things about people racing in VR. Man, you get that leg up, you get that angle, but just I couldn't afford the crashes. You know, it quitting on you. But Ray, appreciate talking to you here tonight, man. We gotta let you get to review, and I know you've got to get ready for Michigan tomorrow. You and the admin team got to get suited up for that one. Give me your shout outs here, bud.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the drivers who participated. Thanks to Trevor and Adam, Jason Stevenson, Kevin Dixon, Anthony Shook coming back to race with the Big Show. He was doing good early. A lot of guys had fuel issues there at the end. That's why you saw like Heath and such go backwards. they ran out of fuel, so that really hurt them. Mike Burton, Lee Tidwell, and Rodney Huskins. Thanks for racing with us and taking the time to brave this track and put up with the challenges. And we'll see you all tomorrow. And we want to say a big thank you to Simtrax. You guys do a great job, and we really appreciate having you with us. And we look forward to being with you again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. This should be a good one. Appreciate it, Ray. See you tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
All right, everybody. That is Ray Garcia. Let's move on to Michael Wiley, our race winner here of the night. Now, I believe I've talked to him for quite some time here. Michael Wiley, haven't talked to you since Daytona, man, but you come out with another win here at a short track. How's it feel?
Man, I don't even know how to feel. I'm kind of nervous and shaking and excited because let me tell you something. If you'd have asked me what my chances of winning this race were at the beginning, I would have told you less than 0.
Well, you went from being withdrawn initially to suddenly here, but I hate this track, and now here you are. You've won tonight.
Yeah, this track, I don't know what it is. It's like a big Bristol. It just does not suit my driving style because it's one of those tracks you've got to keep your momentum up, and if you come up off the bottom at all, it just kills your whole lap. So honestly, my plan was just to kind of ride around and log laps, but as the laps went on, I kind of was watching Jamie and Trevor and all those guys that are really quick. Kind of got it figured out there at the end.
Yep, you did. Well, but did you see it more as pit strategy, driving, or just luck that got you to the front tonight?
Well, when that wreck happened with Adam and Jamie, I think it was more Adam. They were
I was
racing
going to say,
pretty
which
hard.
one?
Yeah, it was Adam and Jamie. Adam bounced off the wall and collected me, and I pitted right there, so I had fresher tires than everybody else up front. So
Ah.
I think that was the biggest part of it. But
Yeah, there were a couple times we saw you move the length of the field, as is what I'll say. You saw it from the back, you saw it from the front. But next time we'll see you, we'll be in Michigan, or are you not running tomorrow?
my plan is to be there tomorrow, so hopefully I can get back in victory lane there. That's one of my favorite tracks.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I noticed you did pretty well on the practice races earlier this week. So, stage wins and all.
Oh yeah, that's a fun, fast track.
I was going to say, well, don't forget his track record. I've been telling people to kind of watch out for that number 48 Ford. With all 4 stage wins, the pole and the win there last time they were at Michigan. It was a messy one there at the end. I think it was riddled with cautions and green-white checkers as well, kind of like this one. But he was able to squeak it out. I think you were in 9th. I think you were in 9th place there, Mike, and before you got up to the front there.
Yeah, I believe you're right. I started back in 9th. I had, once again, right there, I had fresher tires than everybody else, so I was just able to throw it in the corners and it stuck and get it done, just kind of like I did here.
All right, man. Well, give me your shout-outs because we don't want to take any time away from you practicing. It's going to be a wild one tomorrow.
Just want to say hello to my little boy and my wife, and thank you, Ray, and all the admins for putting these races on. Man, I have a lot of fun at these. Win or lose, they are fun.
They are. Appreciate it, Mike, and we'll catch you out tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody, and that's going to do it for us tonight. Michael Wiley coming away with the win. Ray Garcia sitting second, and Kay Jones came third. We had a chat with every single one of those boys heading into the ending of this one. Let's see if we can try to pull up our race results and see if we can find where all your favorite drivers were. Wiley, Garcia, and Jones. Dalton, man, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Charles Fletcher sitting 5th. Sean Royer was 6th. James Napier 7th. Jason Stevenson 8th. Kevin Dixon 9th. And Jamie Shaw ended up rounding out our top 10. So, all right, Stella, you ready for tomorrow?
No.
Oh, man.
Yes. I've already got a whole bunch of wonderful little facts that I can throw in there if you'd wish.
All right. Well, we're going to need it there because Michigan is one of my favorite tracks. Definitely that long sweeping turns and really how people decide to take that turn, whether they ride high side or low side. It's not quite a right front tire fryer as Dover, but it will if you decide to push it harder than it needs to go. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. Patrick Morrison with you. Stella here in the booth, and we're signing off for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow for, yes, the big show. We're going to be heading to Michigan, and we'll have all sorts of fun there. But talk to you guys later. Be well, be safe, be kind. I'll see all you guys next time.